There we go. Should be able to see it now. We are live. It is another Friday live stream. We are actually live before it turns Saturday. We got like 40 minutes or so. So again, go live for about an hour, hour and a half, chit chat, chase the news if anything happens. And I just posted on my Instagram story, I'm still racing my fellow photographer friend to 100 subscribers. And I put it out there, and you can tell your friends that when we hit 100 subscribers, I'm going to do a 12-hour live stream, and you can hold me to that. And I'm also going to go vertical for a sec, and then horizontal again, because before when I did it, that seemed to update the comments and stuff. I know no one's watching on here quite yet, but...
Speeding 20 times per minute. Main 0 support. I get that 415E on Hampton Road, please. Taking advice.
So yeah, when we hit 100 subs, 12-hour live stream. Haven't decided if it's going to be...
Medic 51, Medic Elite, District 51, 8343, short...
Haven't decided if it's going to be an overnight live stream, like, yeah, I don't know, 8 p.m. to 8 a.m., or the opposite, if it's going to be pretty much all during the day, like, I don't know when the sun comes up, probably around 7:30, to that same time at night. It'll probably be overnight. Be interesting to start it, like, kind of when the sun is setting, and then to go until the sun comes up again, so the entire time.
You're back for the 415 on Mark City.
So we're live the entire night time. I will definitely need some energy drinks for that, or I'll just sleep during the day. I'll have to.
Hey, HBR23, what's the address on that Mark County 415?
I'll have to adjust my schedule a little bit.
4721 Marconi Avenue, number 14.
Prepare
It's
for
inside
that.
an apartment, though.
There for 3 copies. Thanks.
I don't think I need to go to that.
District 6 or the 415 sitting on Bowling Drive.
I have a...
Just link it over, Paul, 599. I'll be back.
Oh, you know what? I want to check on something. So, courtesy of Loud Labs, they made a...
Jesus Christ, on the go ground.
They made a website
24060.
that you can go to, and it'll show all of the stringers, which is what people who do what I do, although usually they can actually sell their footage to the stations, but here in Sacramento it doesn't really happen. There's a page you can go to, and it'll show a bunch of channels, and you can see who's live,
8415, 8415.
and it is it's pretty dope. So I'm gonna actually, I want to check on that right now.
Sharon Louise out of Auburn, her ex-professor is a 66-year-old female.
Because since I'm live now, I should show up on sort of towards the top of that page. I know there's a bunch of other people that are live right now. It's a Friday night.
422.
It's usually a pretty busy day. But I should be sort of on the top of that page now.
Roseville, Sacramento, Fire Medic 41, go to.
Yep, there it is. And
17 Frank, go ahead.
oh, okay, it shows scheduled ones as well, and it shows people that are offline, so it's not like if you're not live that your name just doesn't show up at all. But cool. So yeah, I'm listed under the live, and it'll show how many people are watching. Of course, right now for me it shows 0, but I just started, so it's all good, and nothing's really happening. So we're listed on there, so that could potentially get us some more viewers, push us towards that.
The streets are rocking the neighborhood.
Push us towards that 100 subscribers, and that would be very cool.
Some anxiety, some worries. She took ingested magic brownie mushrooms about 2 hours ago.
What? Oh my god.
Says things sound funny and look funnier, but no actual hallucinations, no SI, no HI. Vital signs 151 over 93, 151 over 93, 116 on the pulse, 98% aware, 18 respirations, AO4 Jesus, 15 no COVID symptoms, seen about 5.
Interesting. I don't know if you caught that. Obviously, you've heard of people putting like weed in brownies, but apparently this person did mushroom or ate a brownie with mushrooms in. I don't. People are wild. I don't even know how you go about doing that, so don't ask me. Just, you know.
Truck 16.
For the record.
16. 7927. Andrew Way. Truck 16. Operations B3.
Chevrolet out of Sacramento.
Okay, it's on out of Kia. Are you ready for them?
So I know 911 News Chaser is live as well right now, so he's probably not watching.
Number 415 for a party on Rockhurst.
We're just staged waiting for something to break. I got a shake. See what I did there? I actually do. I have a milkshake with me. So pretty dope.
Yeah.
Sorry, dealing with a slight language barrier. It looks like it's going to be more of a 211, 245. Victim's going to be transported to the hospital. I'll let you know in a second.
I'm gonna check the CHP log. You guys gonna go vertical for a second here.
Yeah, that's copy. He shows both 909, please.
Sure thing.
Set 207. Charles 500, Charles 500.
Also 15 a minute. I see the district 2 stick in the pending namespace 2. She still needs to go here.
Nora, Adam, Frank, X-ray, 4, Adam, 66, G was in George, 5, 4, 5, 5, 7, 1, 9.
So, you know, you never know who's watching, so I'm going to be as vague as I can. But all I'm going to say is I used to live in the Roseville area. And where I'm at now is where I would usually hang out at. But you may have noticed that the last 2 videos, so, okay, well, I guess it's 2 out of the 3, but not including the throwback video, which was the attic fire in Fair Oaks that went up yesterday. The 2 videos that went up before that, you may have noticed, are out of South Sac area, and that's because I'm going to be living in that area for a couple weeks, so you will probably see that as a constant theme, as that's where I'm going to be at. But, you know, there are some places that are safer than others. I'm not really going to hang out down there at night, so I'm back up here where I used to hang out at. It's been a while. Because moving is a pain in the butt.
Confirm plate 6 Frank David Henry 777.
So I think it's probably been a week since last week's live stream where I've actually been out, hanging out, listening to the scanner at nighttime.
Sam 6, copy the update.
Hello, Sonia. What's up? What's up? I don't recognize your username, so Question for you. Did you find me from the Loud Labs page that they just created? The Stringers Live. I think maybe there's a dot in there somewhere, right? Stringers.live, something like that.
421. Can I get a report number?
And I know a lot of people,
1985, 1985.
a lot of the stringers on that page, the YouTube channels on that page are from SoCal area. I'm not one of those.
There's plenty of battery in.
But if you still enjoy the videos from the NorCal, Sacramento area, then... Oh, okay.
Emergency 1 base, your time is 23:31. This is semi-sincere. Go ahead.
Power for hours.
Okay,
Okay.
LSCTA about 5 minutes on board. I have a 56-year-old male. He's anal test for GHS 15. Chief complaint is abdominal pain times 12 hours. He had a sudden onset of vomiting, dark.
Yeah, we've had a couple, I mean, I posted a video before where there was a bunch of wind and rain and a lot of trees came down, right? There's that clip of the tree that fell on the car.
Non-labored patient is
But I think you're referring to the more recent one, probably. We had a decent amount of hail in the Carmichael, Arden Arcade area. I don't really remember a lot of wind on that one, but it would make sense if some people lost power because of that storm. Some decent thunderstorms. Was that like probably 2 weeks ago? Something like that. But either way, thanks for joining in. Don't have anything super crazy going on right now, so I'm just we're waiting. Ah, okay. Yep, gotcha.
Air valid, Toyota, lost Brady on Westway. Alpha 43 start to Alpha 49 reentry to cover for 41511 and 4 to copy 2068 15th Avenue 4A.
That's gonna be not near us at all. Oh?
Still waiting on further information of 41511 2068 15th Avenue.
Well, we'll keep that call in mind. Split time Fremont sound. Oh, okay. Nice.
And 2 Connect 73 copying channel 4.
Seems like so much fun. It is a decent amount of waiting around.
Do you want us to try to have our P940U away from the residence?
Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea.
Honda out of San Jose.
That's Elk Grove. No one cares. Yeah. It is. I'll turn this down a little bit. It is definitely has some very exciting moments, and but there is a decent amount of waiting around. If you're listening to the scanner at night, just kind of pick somewhere to hang out at until something happens. And but there are definitely exciting moments, and of course I'll go to stuff that is near my home as well during the day if I am alerted of something going on nearby. Then I will definitely shoot over there as well. But I don't know exactly where I'm on Crocker, this Arden Arcade area. I don't know the Arden Arcade area very well. I know Citrus Heights pretty well, Roseville, Fair Oaks. Fair Oaks is kind of where I grew up at. So I'm not sure about the Crocker thing. What's up, Isaiah? Calling me boring or what I'm doing boring? I know you're just making fun of me. And I suppose you can do it too until you, until I pass you in subs, huh? Then it'll be...
No white, really.
Copy additional units to start 1621 I Street, Suffolk. Copy.
No, I don't think he's calling you boring.
I don't feel comfortable leaving Grandma's house.
He likes making fun of me,
You
so.
want to disconnect so you can contact her on 21? Copy. She's saying the subject drives a white Buick. He may have left the residence.
Although we are not too far away from the Arden area right now, so if something happens there, I will definitely be going down there. Ooh, too bad the feeling isn't mutual, buddy.
Boy Edward Zebra. George Ocean David.
Yikes.
Ocean Victor. His first is Andre, Adam, Nora David, Robert Edward Yellow. 7/16/87.
Medic 36, operations.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, check for...
Hey,
Color style.
Isaiah, did you go back to the Sunrise Mall because that fire call came out like twice? So I don't know if they just didn't put it out all the way the first time and they had to go back, or what was up with that? Do you know? My name's Tyler.
Andre is clear once. His license is suspended with good service. He's on probation.
Yeah, he went to
for
both. Okay. Yeah.
51, 459, formal searchable, and informal for drugs.
I mean, someone just honked at someone. Yeah, I mean, usually the only reason...
I believe that lives
Hold on.
at that location. I don't know how he's related to the original T-42. But he said that someone did drive by yelling that they wanted to physically hurt his mom. Copy the caution sign for this address.
Interesting. I mean, that's usually the only reason that they would have to go back to the address is if they didn't finish putting the fire out the first time.
Good suspension. Says DUI drugs, 1335 283.
Someone is really enjoying their honking tonight. I don't know what's going on.
Apartment complex, if you guys want to cruise this way, make a circle. Copy, I'm the only one here. Just one of you guys go over here and transfer one of the witnesses.
Bro, what is going on?
He's got Chevron feedback copy.
She's talking about mine. Your name is, that's alright actually, because it's a Bible name, but I think she's talking about mine.
7329.
That's National Realtor.
Copy.
Correct.
So we have a beeper on SPD3.
Track 32, can you advise on the warrant?
32, we can go for the beeper. We're stable.
Okay, they're taking off. That was quick. I don't know what was up with that.
Possible match 5 boy John King 373 on it. Let's review it. Registered to the mill house.
All right, we got 3 people watching, so there's one person who's not saying anything. Not that you have to, but you know what? Whatever. I can take a joke. So we follow each other on Twitter. We go back and forth on Twitter a decent amount. I know his first name, but I don't. You just subscribe to their channel. Yeah, he's got some good stuff on there. He's been doing it for longer than me, and that's why he's got a good chunk of subscribers on his page. But I actually haven't met him in person because he usually hangs out in the West Sac area, and I don't really go over there that much. But there are incidents where we've both gone to, but we just weren't there at the same time. So kind of funny. There we go. What's up, Dan? Am I on your TV again?
Being assaulted. He was. We're gonna have to see.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't go. Well, he's live right now. But obviously I can't watch it because I'm live. But he doesn't really go live that much, so it's kind of hard to, you know, get a sense of someone's personality or whatever. And I'm sure that's not really what his channel's about anyway. But all right, we're actually going to be heading to the Arden area just to drive around. Okay, yeah, put that luck into the air that we're gonna get something. Alright, you guys are gonna be, since we're driving, you guys are gonna be bouncing a little bit. Oh, do you have his live stream up in another, tab? That's funny. I mean, if I need to take the freeway to go to a call, I go fast too because I don't want to miss anything. But yeah, understandable. He's muted your. Oh, that's so good. That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah, they're 23 cents.
District 72, 9575, Castle Airport, Engine 72, Medic 72, Operations A3.
He's driving on the middle bumps a lot. I'm not sure what that means. I'd say potholes, but you don't really have potholes on a freeway, so.
Yeah, Jennifer got a little fall in the bathroom. Unwitnessed. Family sees he's been getting featured over the past 2 weeks. No blood thinners, but he has had a cocktail night. Small laceration for his left hand.
Nice. Just me hospital.
He says the email has to cheer away in the Buick. He just got the home with him. He's parked at 55th Broadway. The guy's probably in Sacramento.
Yeah, you know what's, I am a Friends fan, but you know what's actually funny is, well, I have a Friends t-shirt, and but I'm wearing, an Office t-shirt right now, actually. I watched Friends first. I actually didn't get into The Office probably as early as a lot of people, so I saw Friends first, and then I saw The Office. I would have to say I like The Office more, but I know you can't really compare them. They're very different, but but I do actually have a t-shirt of both shows, but I'm wearing the Office one right now. It's, the Friends shirt is just a picture of, well, it's not a picture of the actual place, but it's like the logo. The coffee place that they, always hang out at, and I'm forgetting the name right now, but if you watch the show, you know what it's called. Right? can't remember right now. Did HBO buy Friends or what? I think it's a good question. I have no idea. I know there's so many streaming services now, right? I know NBC bought, or maybe they didn't buy it because they already had the rights to it, I think. But NBC, their streaming service is called Peacock, and they have The Office and Parks and Rec exclusively on there. And I don't know about Friends. I don't know. So you're saying HBO is the only place that you can stream Friends right now? Well, then yeah, they probably did buy it. But I haven't. I've only watched it through once, and it had to have been on Netflix at some point. I feel like that's where I watched it. But it's not there anymore. Central Perk, duh, yes, thank you.
3 George Union, John 031.
Oh,
Unit 5150 and
don't put that on the
I
internet.
guess the female had a knife, and there was mention that there were firearms secured in a safe in one of the bedrooms that she did not have access to. Looks like we were just happened here a couple days ago.
We're getting a lot of stuff out of Citrus Heights and Elk Grove, which we're not near either of those. Okay, where are we at? I'm gonna turn around here. I don't want to get too far away from the freeway. Although we're technically coming up to another freeway. But... Oh, Dan, you went and did it, didn't you? That's, how much is it? $5 in the, I forget what TJ1 called it. The, the quiet word. Ah, shoot, now I said it. $5. It's not the swear jar, I don't know what you would call it. The Q jar. Doesn't really have the same ring.
The fire responding B4 off of the Leonard Parkway for your medical aid.
What, you just type quiet night so far, and then we'd get something that happens right away?
Hey, one Golden State's 97.
Okay, you want to talk about? an AM PM in the area of 65th and Broadway. Confirm you said his phone died.
That's what happens to me. It's happened countless times.
Copy. Did he advise if he was armed or not? Copy. We'll advise BP 3.5 D6 squad there. Also, fact that he's been advised for info.
Oh, shoot.
Copy.
Yo, the boys in the house. Or in the car, I suppose. We are just driving around right now.
Engine 42, move up to station.
Not going anywhere specific.
Copy. Thank you.
But we're listening, and if anything happens, then we will go to it. As long as it's, I don't know, within 10 or 15 away. I'm not gonna go to something that's further than that, but, yeah. We are just chilling. That's what we're doing. So I usually go live for about an hour on Friday nights, somewhere about 11 p.m. to midnight. Usually it's a little bit after that, but I mean, yeah, heck yeah. That's right. Disaster hunting, yikes. I mean, you're not that wrong.
Confirming that's still going to be you at Winona.
Oh? Alright, let's,
Fourth Avenue.
I didn't really catch what they were
PM test.
talking about before that, but I just heard a street name that I recognize. It's pretty close to where I hang out at, so let's,
Page number is going to be 1988 1988.
oh my gosh, that's heck funny. I mean, yeah, pretty much. So if that's what you're into. It's relaxing until I actually go to something and then you hear a bunch of
This is good news. Page your time is 2353.
sirens and all kinds of other noises, whatever. Oh my gosh, UC Davis, I don't care. Saturday is when there would be protests at the Capitol and stuff. Election's done with now, and you know, during inauguration. The last couple of weeks, and then obviously since inauguration day, there really hasn't been much. Last couple of weeks, there's been protests on Saturday, I believe, in the downtown area with the violence against Asian Americans, and I'd have to check, but there might be another one tomorrow.
Number 24.
I haven't gone to any of them, but that's a possibility. See what that's like.
There should be a CHP. The complaint said he was shot at while riding a bicycle, then the limit disconnected, mapping 10 meters here. For a CHP, the complaint did not sound like they were in distress. It's 911 only cell phone, and we don't have any previous history. 245 10 element. 3680 proper.
That's scary. But that's gonna be not near us, like Rancho area.
Family 600 Ventura.
Anything over here? Probably not.
600 Ventura, RP residence for sign.
Although,
Call back to RPO until wake them.
okay, no, that's not PD, that's security. And then I don't know who this is.
Cannon 12.
We do have PD to our left in that parking lot, which you guys couldn't see, but they might have just been coming up on the radio and saying, hey, we're gonna
join D6 for the attempt contact of this one.
hang out here, kind of thing. I don't know.
Copy switching out.
Ooh, okay, we do have a car accident, but that is in West Sac, so that is not going to be for us.
Gonna be at 1309 Fulton Avenue. Gonna be at 10 plates. 8 Frank Union 18 Lincoln 56. Should come back to a black stamp.
So hey, you go watch 901 News Chasers live, if he's still alive, I don't even know, and maybe he'll be responding to that TC.
J26, 10 plates.
It's going to be
Silver Mustang.
West Capitol Ave and Casa Mobile Circle, wherever that is, because I'm not in West Sac very much.
I'll be out in front of Luther Burbank High School on 8 out of Nora, Charles 041.
I'm gonna give you a regular plate. It's gonna be 8 Frank Nora Union 078.
Copy. Nora, Charles 041, third right. 2017.
So how about them gas prices? Man. Especially for what I do. Obviously, at least for now, it's just a hobby.
560. 560.
And for the other people on the
We check him on, right? Any felony convictions.
public safety news team, we use a lot of gas, so
Copy.
ooh, we're getting personal questions.
Go ahead.
Dang it, I thought you left. I was gonna start to make fun of you. Because just kidding.
Engine 29, Police District 29, 8650.
Oh, well, you left, so I guess I'm not going to answer that anymore because you're not going to hear the answer. Although I suppose you could watch back at a later date, so whatever. Oh, okay. It still says 0 for me, but I'm sure it'll update in a little bit. The place I was at, like I mentioned before, I used to live in Roseville. I had an apartment with some people. So our lease was up, and now it updates and says 2 again. Whatever. Yeah, so the lease was up, but I didn't have anywhere else to go immediately. And so that's where my mom lives, and so yeah. I'm there until the next place that I'm gonna go opens up, so yeah. And then I won't be in South Sac anymore, so it'll just be for those like 3 weeks or so. But honestly, there's a lot of sketch places in South Sac, and I feel like it'll probably be pretty busy, although I already mentioned I'm not gonna hang out at South Sac at night. But, you know, if I'm at home and stuff is happening during the day, then I'll definitely go to it if I'm available. So, there's your answer. Are you happy with that?
Team on P Street, Mod 6, Paul George Adam 810.
I swear if you say no, he's gonna do it now that I said that.
81 or 97, that's
81-4.
Keep forgetting I have a milkshake here. It's gonna be like melted.
1 Frank. Can you confirm if S1's good for 422?
Learn some gang signs. Yeah, do you know any? You could teach me. I know a little bit of sign language. That is definitely not the same thing, but yeah, I could always try that. Probably get beaten up.
Like the suspects at the gas stations in that area. 65th and Broadway.
Yeah, sign language would be good. So you don't think if I'm down there and I
60. Second 30 day. 14602.6.
and I'm just signing away that I'm not gonna get beat up. How about I just don't do that? They always, oh my gosh, every time they say Audible on Watt Avenue, they don't say the cross street.
I see the notification report.
I swear. I'm gonna check CHP log. So you're gonna go vertical here in a sec.
Good evening, Kaiser, or morning rather. It's Mike 72, code TOBLS. 10 minutes on board. I have a 6-year-old, 86.
We do have a TC in Auburn, but we're not going up to that.
This morning. Also, on this, invoke you.
This is why I need to maybe just get rid of the hospital dispatches, because they talk for so long. If I want to, you know, you can adjust the dial to try to skip it to scan again and hope that it picks something else up, but they talk for so long it just goes back to them. So, dude, and some people that talk on the hospital channel are so loud. Oh, I didn't do that. So I'm sure that thank you was sarcastic. Yeah, you're right, I didn't do that actually. So, okay, you're the strongest local media person, so hopefully you're not, when you say strong, hopefully you don't mean, like, physically strong, because have you seen me?
720 copy.
Yo, I could bench, like, 10 pounds, and that's it. No, I could probably do more than that. I know I could do more than that, but you know what I mean.
Medic 20, Engine 20, Medical 8, District 20, 1030, Las Palmas Avenue, Medic 20, Engine 20, Operations B2.
Well, that's kind of in our area, but it's just a medical call.
Medic 13, Engine 13, Medical 8, District 13, 1429, 27th Avenue, Medic 13, Engine 13, Operations B3.
What does? Because you said I'm the strongest media person out there? I mean, you said it.
Subject's going to be at Piper and Centerville intersection.
You don't think all my chats are working? What do you mean?
District 747 in progress, pending a lot of Raven Folsom.
Everybody in? Ready.
Alright, you're trolling me. Haha, very funny.
I'm right into the driveway. Copy.
Also, I saw your Instagram DM, so I'm going to take that as a challenge. I may not beat you to 100 subscribers, but I'm fairly confident that by the end of the year I'll get to 500. Probably not 1,000, but I think definitely 5, because look, my favorite thing probably about doing this is going to the major...
5 units information on a 505 Meadowview Road in Hammersmith Way.
That's on yours.
Forward.
My favorite thing about doing this is going to the major wildfires. So when the season starts, I'm going to be going to as many as I can, and you know, especially the big ones that affect more people. Those videos are going to do very well, probably. So, I didn't have this channel last year when I was going to all those fires. I posted all my footage on the Public Safety News channel, not on my own, so they only got views there. Your phone's gonna explode if you do a 24-hour live. So my thought process is, oh wait, 24, not 12. So yeah, probably. Because I had the issue before where I was live like during the day. I did a day shift, if you will, and my phone actually overheated because, you know, the phone is on a mount right now, pretty close to the dash and the windshield. So It was a pretty, I don't know if it was super hot, but 75 maybe, but cars intake more. It's hotter in cars, basically, and especially with the phone in the position it's in, getting hit directly by the sun, it overheated. So I think 12 I would be okay if I started at sunset and then ended it at sunrise. But a 24-hour, yeah, I might have to be strategic about the day that I pick and make sure it's not super hot. So, anyways. For sure, Pedro Bob, what's a 5-star or hit? Yeah, hopefully. I went to... Last year, I went to 7 major wildfires. And like I said, I posted them all to the... Well, not even all of them. I think I posted... What the heck? That's all jumbled. I do not want to listen to that. I posted most of them... The ones that I did post, I posted them on the PSN page. I didn't have a personal page that I was posting any of them to. And even when I posted them on the PSN page, it was a couple days later, not, when the fire was its worst. And so it didn't get as many views as it probably could have. So I want to be very strategic about posting them on my page first. I'll still post them on the PSN one, but I also want to be strategic about bringing my computer with me so I can literally post stuff very soon after it's happening. So I will probably have to be in the fire zone for a few hours, shoot what I can, leave, because obviously or maybe it's not obvious, but usually when you're in a wildfire area, you don't have internet, so I have to leave the zone and get a video up and then go back. But anyways, very excited for this season is all I can say. Alright, see you, Isaiah. I don't know if that means you're leaving. Still got 2 people here, so I don't know. But hey, there's only 5 more minutes till an hour. So unless something happens, I'll be getting off of here pretty soon. But if you want to take off now, you can do that. Can't force you to stay here. So good night. Oh, that's right. You have a bedtime. Just kidding. See you making fun of you back. Turn this back up. Okay, that was loud.
874, I'm stuck at the store with CSI. The store stand, please.
Oh, I didn't see that before. Face reveal?
K912, are you able to break off?
You know what? I should try this. So, and I could actually probably do a test live stream first and do it where people can't see it. But well, first of all, there is. Ooh, okay, we got a car accident. All right, let's go. I'm actually gonna want to do the freeway. Might be the quickest way to do this. Because, actually, yeah, it's like right off the freeway. Garfield and Greenback. Alright, well, we are going to stay on here for a little more than an hour. Obviously, I'm not going to leave. It'd be dumb to be like, oh, it's been an hour. I'm going to turn the live stream off. Even if I'm like a couple minutes away from the incident. So I haven't heard the dispatch yet, but we do have a TC at Garfield and Greenback in, it says that's North Highlands. That's like right on the cusp of North Highlands, Citrus Heights. But yeah, it's gonna be pretty close to the freeway, so exits up from where I'm at.
1 George, Nora Edward King. 1-3, Tom 3 Yellow, John 130086.
Okay, it just got updated to an expanded, so it came out at, so we might actually get to hear another dispatch since we seem to miss the first one. Because they'll have to request more units. Possibly, I don't know. Maybe that is all that's there. But it only shows like 2 lines. That actually might be all of it. Oh, blue truck versus sedan. Okay. Blocking intersection. Copy that. And you know what? There is a Starbucks right there, and a couple other things, so there should be a parking lot there that we can park at, and then walk over. Just hang out on the sidewalk there. Cool thing is, I know where this is at, so I don't have to look up directions. I can keep the live stream going. Like they have 2 medics going to this. Which might explain why it was a regular TC first and then they updated it.
Clearing Mercedale 1. We will be closer to a call.
So we're approaching the exit right now. And it's pretty much the first red light on the right hand side. Well, after we turn right, it'll be the first light. Exit here. Too bad Isaiah left. Oh yeah, duh, there's also this theater here, so that might actually be better to park, but we'll see. Curious if we're going to beat fire here. Oh no, we do have an engine up there already. So if they're blocking the intersection, I don't know where we're gonna.
Engine 23 investigating.
Okay, it's blocking. Okay, I don't know where they want to go, so I'm gonna hang out right here. I mean, I guess that'll stop right there, yeah, okay. So, yeah, I think the best thing for us to do will be to go up and park in the theater. I don't want to just park with that person, where that person's parked. It's not really a parking spot. The cool thing is, I've actually been not me, but a friend's car, and then we went and did something. But we've been parked in a theater for a long time before and didn't have any issues, so you can pretty much park here for like... Oh, this is gonna be our buddy, Dan. I'm not going to bring the radio out with me. It's just another thing I got to think about, especially because I have the live here. I'll actually probably only, since Dan, you're the only one on here, I'm only going to do the live for a couple minutes probably, so you can get the initial thing, and then I'll shoot my stuff myself. Whoa, you have a tripod now? Okay. I guess that's not really a spot to cross over, is it? There's like a creek there. That's weird. I guess I gotta keep it held this way. So we're gonna cross here. I think that's my car doing that. I guess Ace is by my car, so if anything happens. So I'm going to what? So I believe we have entrapment. I'm going to go ahead and get off of the live, and I can go ahead and shoot my video on my camera. But we are at Greenback and Garfield, and we do have a 2-vehicle TC, and looks like they are attempting to get one person out of the vehicle right now. But I'm going to go ahead and break it down, and I can get my footage with the camera, and we'll have a video up for you guys that'll